It's the weekly show about rAVe with the hottest news in the AV industry. It's rAVe TV. Give it up for Steph and Gary. Steph and Gary.
Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. You know what that means. I am here. It is rAVe TV. Gary is coming, I think. And this is the industry's, one and only weekly TV show all about rAVe, coming to you live every Wednesday at noon Eastern. And now we have Gary. So Gary's going to come on in just a second.
Sorry. That's the problem with a live event. I was actually in a meeting and forgot about a live event today. So apologize for that. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right. It's always more fun when you and I do this together. So I was like, it's gonna.
You know what happened? So I was in a meeting. I was in a meeting with Morgan. You know who Morgan is. And then all of a sudden, I got your text message. And then all of a sudden, I look down and Chrome goes update. So it's now doing an update. Of course, that happens at the moment I'm trying to log in. That messes me up. So that's like the folly of my my excuse. I can't make any other excuse.
No, it's okay.
And we got a busy day because we have to get done early, right? Because we have to make sure that Carrie can actually help us get to our launch week day 3.
Yep. Yeah. And it would be the biggest slay if we could go at 2:20, because then I could eat lunch really fast before we go back on it.
To 12:20, you mean?
12:20.
Yeah. We're anyway. How you doing, Steph? Sorry I'm late because I appreciate you starting the event. And I'm sure you already said this is rAVe TV, our weekly TV show that's on every noon Wednesday. We're going to go to 9 a.m. too, but right now we're every noon on Wednesday. And so what's up?
Well, you and I were talking about this the other day, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it for a quick second. You and I have argued, it feels like, for the past year, 6 months about Twitter, because I would love to leave. I would love to be like, I don't want to use Twitter anymore, because I don't.
Is that because you're addicted to it, or what? Why do you want to leave Twitter?
Because I don't like Elon Musk.
Okay.
But I've just
you're personalizing the platform. That's the issue. You got to kind of remove the person from the platform and then just use the platform.
But it's like Twitter is it's the one place I get my news.
Exactly.
All of my internet culture I know from Twitter, and my timeline is so curated and perfect for me now that I'm scared to have to leave and go to another platform and do all that work to get it perfect again. And you were talking about how even Disney is using Twitter, or X still, I guess is we're supposed to call it.
I sent you a text message like, hey, Miss Twitter hater. Disney Plus just used Disney has done a bunch of Star Wars shows, and they've always used Instagram to drop the stories. They've kind of put hints on Instagram for the first time in years. I think since 2019, they used Twitter to drop this trailer we're about to show you. It's a brand new show that comes out on June 4th. A lot of people didn't even know this show was in development. And to put this in context, this is a brand new Star Wars show that happens exactly 100 years before Episode 1. So it's outside the Star Wars saga. It happens 100 years before Anakin Skywalker is introduced in Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. So check this out, and this is a new show.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them. Tell me what comes into your mind.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
What happened?
I sensed darkness.
good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is that?
I'm so excited about this. You know what I like about this is that I always had this sort of like interest in how they created Jedis, right?
Mhm.
And that, yeah, if you know anything about the story, it's all from them being kids. They
Right.
sort of recruit them as kids. They bring them in and they teach them. And the
Mhm.
really good Jedis were taught from the time they were born, basically. And so this sort of follows that sort of like, how did a Jedi become a Jedi? I love that. What's that? What's that? And it's a lightsaber. It's when the
Yeah.
lightsaber gets introduced to the Jedis. Yeah.
Oh.
So 100 years before Star Wars.
I'm always interested to know like what the colors of the lightsaber, like how do you get to pick your color?
Well, bad guys have colors like
Have
red. Right,
yeah.
right, and good guys have colors
Have
like
blue.
blue, right? I mean,
But then some people have yellow. Some people have,
yellow's
I think I've seen
yellow's good.
orange.
So I think you get to choose your
Mm-hmm.
lightsaber, and you can choose your kyber crystal that goes inside of your lightsaber,
Okay.
and the kyber crystal determines the color.
Okay.
But of course, you know, there's colors that are out of bounds for good guys and bad guys. So
Got you.
you know, so that you can tell in a battle who to fight, right?
Who to fight. Okay.
Yeah.
Would yours be rAVe purple?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'd take a purple one. Yeah.
Mine would be pink, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be.
Thanks. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys, you are joining us like smack dab in the middle of launch week 9, which is, you know, we've been doing that on Monday, Tuesday. We've got another day today. We've got another day tomorrow. Today is DS Day, Digital Signage Day. Tomorrow is Pro AV Day. It's 12:30 Eastern to about 3 Eastern. And I'm really excited because today I have a really cool panel. I get to talk to 2 really cool women about the importance of digital signage in the retail space. I think, you know, we're only going to see digital signage enter this space more and more as we try to get people back shopping at storefronts rather than shopping online. I think digital signage is going to play a huge part of that. So I'm excited to talk to them about this. You know what? Go ahead and join today. You can scan that QR code down at the bottom left. Go ahead and register, join. And for registering and watching the whole day, you get 2.5 CTS RUs. If you've joined the whole week, you get 10 total, and that's 2.5 per day. And everyone's always talking about, oh my gosh, I need to, you know, get my CTS RUs up so that I can renew my certification. Well, that's 10 is all you need for the year because you need 30 every 3 years. So you can get that done in literally 4 days. So
I want to throw out some kudos to you and your team, Steph, because you're doing a daily wrap up of each day.
Yeah.
The UCC day wrap up and the Ed Tech day wrap up are both on our site right now under the Blog Squad link. So if you missed the first 2 days, you can literally get a wrap up that not only includes little video clips and social posts, but also sort of a summary of each session and what was the important part of each session. And you can see those on our website now at ravepubs.com. So check those out. Great job your team is doing that. I just read Dalton's.
Yeah. Dalton did a great job, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And I didn't even know you were doing those. So congratulations. I think those are great. I'm glad you're doing that. I think that helps out. So if you missed the first 2 days, go read those now and then join us for today. Because today is Digital Signage Day, right?
Yeah, today's Digital Signage Day, and Megan Dutta is writing that wrap up. And then for Pro AV Day, Gibson, my intern, is writing the wrap up. So yeah, it's been an all hands on deck thing, but it's a good thing that I'm glad that we are doing again. I think it kind of gives people a little taste. And then they're like, oh, you know what? I actually want to go watch it in the archive. And you can. It includes the link so that you can go watch it on demand if you missed it live. So yeah.
Yeah. And I want to shout out to our 3 sponsors and thank them, Shure, Aver, and Legrand. We have a message from Shure really quick on the STEM audio system, which is an all-in-one simplified UC solution for fixing audio in meeting rooms. So check this out.
So I had to include a piece of company news in here because I know that we're going to get a lot of questions about it. And I thought it would be good to just, get the elephant out of the room into the open. So we partnered with AV Nation, which is huge because we're competitor kind of.
I mean, AV Nation has been converting themselves from a inside the industry publication to one that is end user facing.
Yeah.
They're trying to educate end users, and we joined them with that effort. So the combination of rAVe and AV Nation. Now, on our side, we're going to use our AV Buyers Club newsletter, which probably most of you who are watching don't know about. But if you're an end user, you should subscribe to. If you go to our website, ravepubs.com, and click the subscribe link, you can subscribe to AV Buyers Club. AV Buyers Club is an end user facing newsletter. It's only news specific to end users. That publication, which is one of our 9 publications that Steph manages, is going to partner with AV Nation. And over the next few years, we're going to focus on one specific goal: bringing more end users into the industry. And we have a formula for doing that. It's going to include education. It's going to include access to information that other people outside of our industry currently don't have. It's going to include show floor tours that we're going to do at events. It's going to include one-on-one tech consulting for free to end users to help them understand our industry. It's going to include how-to and explainer videos, things like that. We'll have more information on this as we go. But if you are part of the group of people that want to help grow this industry, because look, if the industry grows, we're all going to grow from it. We think that we're missing an opportunity here to bring more end users into the industry. So, for example, in healthcare, a lot of the healthcare AV is being done by healthcare companies, not by AV companies.
Not AV companies.
A lot of the digital signage work, the great majority actually, is being done by agencies and IT companies, not AV companies, as 2 examples. There's tons more. If you look at K through 12, a lot of ed tech software companies are doing hardware because they're brought in to do software as opposed to being in our industry. So we're going to help fix that. And we're also going to help grow the industry in general. A lot of people just don't know how to get into AV. So we're going to do that. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, because it's one thing to grow your own audience, but I feel like it is a entirely other beast.
It is. And I will tell you, we've been working on this for a year. We have a model. We are using some pretty powerful back-end tools that include stuff from both Microsoft and another third-party company yet to be named that is providing us a lot of data. This is a very data-based operation, and it's going to be substantial. We've practiced it for a few months to see if it works, and it does. And so we're going to expand it.
Nice. Okay. I'm excited for where this is going to go.
Yeah.
Next piece of news. This is from Logitech. Logitech is like, all right, let's make a streaming camera. Like, why not? So this is the Mevo Core. And I actually watched them do a demo of this, and it is pretty powerful. So this is a multicam system, which includes, the picture that you're looking at, the Mevo Core. It's for live streaming. It's for professional level multicam content. It does 4K UHD video, and it allows you to stream directly to YouTube, Twitch, and I think it said 99% of most streaming based platforms. So it is pretty powerful. And you can use any micro Four Thirds lens to use with this Mevo Core. And it's got built-in Wi-Fi 6E support. It's got dedicated apps for adjusting the professional level settings, like your focus, your optical zoom, your aperture. So this thing is pretty cool. And it does 4K 30 or 1080 30. So
it's all controlled from an app.
From the app. And it does, I think, a 6-hour battery life. And it's powered through USB-C. So this thing is cool. I think that we're going to see more UCC companies kind of dipping their toes into something like this. This is very big for our industry, or will be.
Yep. I like it. I thought it was a cool product. I'm glad you covered it. So Avert is another camera company. Obviously they're doing more high-end kind of camera stuff. And they're going to be showing their latest Camera for Every Room Enterprise, Camera for Every Room concept at Enterprise Connect. Steph is going to Enterprise Connect, and they'll be in booth 1226. She's going to shoot videos there, do a show everything that they're showing, and then do a couple of interviews, some demos. But their theory is what Aver's trying to do is say, look, cameras used to be expensive. Now they're less expensive. And by the way, we have cameras for every space. They even have a healthcare certified camera, one that is certified to go into hospitals, even in operating room environments, which is a whole different level of certification. So check out Aver. You can just scan that QR code to get more information on them. And speaking of Enterprise Connect, there's an article about everything they need to know about Enterprise Connect. Did you write that stuff?
Yeah, if you're curious about, a roundup of a few of the companies that are going to be there, go and check this out. There are companies that are very well known in our industry, companies like Avacor, Barco, but there are also companies that are kind of like outside of AV, but are still really big in the collaboration space. So it is a really cool show. I will, push for going to this show every year because this is the one that is truly focused solely on collaboration, which is so big for our industry. This is the thing that pushed us through COVID. And it's going to continue to push us through. So I'm excited to go. I'm excited to cover it and see what's new.
So VIX, I should say, yesterday announced a partnership with AVI Systems, and the two of them are going to are inviting you to an event at the Sphere during InfoCon. It's actually the night before InfoCon opens. It is $125 to attend this event. It is a sort of exclusive opportunity for our industry. But what's better than going to see a show at the Sphere than seeing it with a few thousand of your friends?
Yeah.
There is a limited number of tickets that will be available for this. You'll get to see Darren Afanowski, however you pronounce his name, his latest show that is there while you're there, and you'll get to tour the facility as well and see everything that's going on there. So sign up.
One thing about the AV Tweeps, they love the Sphere. Aronowski.
I'm never going to spell it. I'm never going to pronounce it right. But in any case, you should check that out. And of course, Sphere is getting a lot of coverage. Hey, by the way, Legrand, one of the brands that Legrand has is Daylight. Daylight's the oldest company in our industry. I think they're literally the first company in our industry.
Oh, cool.
They now have a new 21:9. So the old company has a new 21:9 aspect ratios, ultra wide projection screen that is specifically for hybrid environments, conference rooms, and even classrooms. I think, Steph, we're going to see more wide screen classroom opportunities there. And so this whole 21:9 thing is all about meeting equity, and they obviously have other products that support this meeting equity philosophy. Obviously, mounting products from Chief, Vadio, by the way, Vadio not only has the camera products, but also has the video bar. And of course, Middle Atlantic and C2G for that matter. All of them are participating in what Legrand's doing. And I think we even have a video on this new screen, don't we? This 21
we sure do.
So check this out. All right. So we'll turn our attention to the Epson umbrella at ISC, which we showed you a few shows ago, and we also showed you on replay. That was done by Green Hippo's media servers and, of course, Epson projectors. It was difficult to do because you're projecting on eight-sided umbrella plus the dome, the half dome that it creates with the different sides. And Green Hippo was the media server company that supplied that, which is a division of TV1. So it's a good entry and mid-level media server product, and they're doing really well. They've just hired some new people. I just wrote up that story today. And that'll be on our website.
Cool company.
Yeah, they're very cool. And so what else we got, Steph?
We just have a case study to close us out strong. So I wanted to talk about this.
Below Deck.
Yes. One of my favorite fun facts about you is that you love Below Deck, the TV show.
I do love Below Deck. I follow all the cast members on Instagram. It's really sad. All of them.
So when Lectrosonic sent me this case study, I was like, done. We have to publish this immediately right now because this is Gary's favorite show. So actually, this show.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are curious how they pull this stuff off, right?
Right.
Because both the cameras and the audio, right? And electrosonic microphones, they do a really good job hiding these things on set, but also the cameras too. I mean, it is kind of weird though. You're living in a boat with cameras all over the place. So you're being videoed, and they still do crazy stuff. I mean, if I'm on camera all the time, I'm not gonna do crazy stuff. I'm gonna do
because our gear actually does a bunch of like reality TV mics. They do The Bachelor, they do Real Housewives, they do Top Chef. So like this is kind of their bread and butter, which is like this is a good market to get into because reality TV, that's not going away anytime soon. So
as long as we're around.
That's a good corner of the market to kind of have a good hold on. So very cool.
All right, now look, we're gonna let Steph go because she's got to eat lunch.
Yeah, that's
and we're gonna be on live in literally 8 minutes on lunch. If you haven't signed up for today, go to lavnch.com and sign up now. We'll see you in 8 minutes. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
It's the weekly show about ProAV with the hottest news in the AV industry. It's rAVe TV.